way home, and I'm really emotional today, and I don't mean like ugly emotional. Like I'm really sad, y'all. I just be feeling like God forgot about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sound selfish because we all going through this recession currently because of the administration that's in office, but it just seems to be hard right now, and I'm just not. I don't want to say that I'm not happy, but I'm not happy with my life. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like right now it's still like one battle after another, just another, you know. I am doing a substitute position, but you know, I want to be able to travel like this summer. Like this week, I was supposed to be going to a media conference for, you know, Black women in media in Dallas, and I had to cancel that because I bought my plane ticket and I bought my ticket to the event, but I ended up having to cancel it because I don't have any money. Like, I wasn't gonna have any money to go to I wasn't gonna have any money to go to book a hotel, and I wasn't gonna have no spending money. Like, today is payday, quote unquote, but the subbing situation, like, the paychecks are like 2 weeks behind. So the check that I got paid for is a week that I got paid for 2 weeks ago, and it's only $60. What the fuck, right? So I don't have any money, and I wasn't gonna be able to turn up in Dallas with $60 to my name. So I'm just like, I just feel like I can't win. Like, I have applied for jobs. I've gotten more rejection letters than I have interviews as usual. And, you know, like, being at that school, like, it's inspiring to be at the school that I'm substituting for. It's a performing arts school, but it's just so cool to watch, and it's also like, it gives me like this spark that I used to have when I was like that age, or just, you know, in my 20s, you know, just this age where I just felt like I'm gonna be somebody, and then, you know, like, my life is what it is. So I'm just a little disappointed in how things are, you know. I'm blessed to have my parents to still, you know, be here and help me out, but I don't want to depend on them for the rest of my life. Like, I just feel like I should be so further along than where I am today. You know, a lot of people be like, don't beat up yourself about it, but I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. I'm not saying that I'm disappointed in myself, but I just want to do something else other than, I want to do something fulfilling, right? So it's not even that I just want to do something fulfilling. I just feel like I've been in this transition season for 3 years now, and nothing is shaking. Like, I've been waiting on like my next step since I left the news station for like 2 years now, and it's not like I'm not applying. You know, the only opportunity that I had was to work at the credit union, and that I applied there in hopes that I could work in their marketing department. But honestly, I don't even think I had a chance to. Not because I'm saying that I'm not good enough. It's just that entry level climb the corporate ladder structure is kind of how that organization runs. So while I was there for a year, there was never a marketing position available for me to apply to. So I probably would have had to wait another 2 years before I even got to something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, like, I just be thinking God forgot about me, cause like, what? And then I be trying to figure out, like, what lesson do you want me to learn? And I'm also disappointed in God that you even let these Christians vote this person in office, quote unquote Christians. You know what I'm saying? Because on top of me being mad with God, like, I'm also upset with the fact that, like, I don't want to get into religion, but I'm just upset that people thought that couldn't see the obvious, you know, just because a black woman was running for office. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just disappointed in that. And yeah, I do feel like God forgot about me, because I'm like, dude, like, the marketing, the black women in media, I felt like that would have been a refreshing time for me to get out this damn city. I'm so tired of being in this city, y'all. And two, I just feel like it would be like inspirational so that I can learn something from the summit. And I can't afford it. I can't afford to go. Because whatever reasons. So I just feel like God forgot about me. I probably should be talking to my therapist about this. Like, it's not even just being able to go on vacation. Like, my life was supposed to flourish when I moved to Atlanta. In my mind, like, that's where my life and dreams was supposed to flourish. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't happened the way I did. I went to the news station thinking that was going to be a good start into my communications field, and I can't get into communications outside of news. So even with the resume writing softwares and talking to people and rechanging my resume this way and all of these things, I haven't gotten in, and it's one thing to not get in from a different, you know, in this field in a different state, but even just trying to get in the field as something as basic as my small town, I still can't get in. So I'm really disappointed. I'm disappointed that I don't have the career that I want. I'm also disappointed with I don't want to say my relationship status, but I don't like the men that are being presented to me. Like, I thought I was one of your favorites, God. Why you bringing these rude men, disrespectful men? Like, I've learned my self-worth. Why you not bringing your top, you know, your best up here? You know, why do I have to keep rejecting dudes? Why can't I meet somebody that's worthy so that I can have a family? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be like Michelle and Obama. You know, I want to be like Beyonce and Jay-Z, like that partnership or something. You know, I don't want to do everything by myself. I just be feeling like God forgot about me. I've been in the city way longer than what I had planned to be anyway. I never wanted to be in Chattanooga no more than 3 years. And when I first moved back home, and the shoe just haven't dropped yet, and I'm really discouraged. I'm very discouraged and upset. I was listening to this episode of Black Girls, Black Therapy for Black Girls today, and they was talking about going back to school. And shout out to everybody that went back to school, that made, like, who have leveled up. I've seen some people, like, get into fields and got better careers and better jobs since they went back to school for their masters and, you know, doctorate and those things too. But I guess the episode, it wasn't to discourage you not to go to school, but it's like a psychological thing. Like, people are going back to school to... I didn't finish the episode, but she was basically like, the guest on the show was just saying, like, people are going to school so that they can get ahead. And I think it's more to that. I think it's like wanting to feel significant. Because what's something that I be feeling right now is like, I be wanting to get back to my old self of when I was like 10 years ago, when I had something to work towards. And that's when I was working in school. I was in school and I was working full time, and I had my first apartment, and I was doing internships, and like, I was working towards something, and it just felt good, and the significance in that, and just feeling good about yourself. And I just feel like I haven't felt that way in a long time, but I don't feel like I want to go back to school for my master's just to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I talk about going back to school. I've mentioned it, but, you know, some people say it's worthy to have an education. You know, it's worthy to go back and get your master's. Some people say it's a waste of time and debt, you know. So I've heard master graduates tell me that it's a waste of time. It's just a sheet of paper, and, you know, they didn't get further along. I understand, like, it depends on your major and what you're going into, but I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I just thought that I was going to be further along in media, you know, and outside of news. Like, I thought that I was going to be producing the Grammys and stuff, you know. I need a master's for that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I talked to my therapist about that. I know we had this conversation, like, well, we've had it a lot now because I just started working, but I'm burned out of applying for jobs. You know, I'm really burned out of that. I've been doing that since last, October, you know, and I'm not trying to play a victim. But I was applying for jobs before I got laid off. I've been applying for jobs 3 months that I was laid off, and I'm just burned out. Like, you got it or you don't. So I'm disappointed with God. I'm disappointed that God allowed the current administration to get back in office. I'm disappointed that I'm 37, I'm still single, and don't have any, like, I don't have a career or kids, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And I just feel like I think that's all I'm gonna give y'all for this blog, because I be trying. Like, I really be trying. Like, I just want a better life.